Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Aulia Esha Nefani with NPM A1B02476. I'm here to share my analysis of a journal article titled Marriage and Motherhood in Susan Glaspell's TRIFLES. This written by Ananya Bhattacharjee. The reason why I choose this article to be talked about, to be analyzed about, is because I am interested through the title, which is bring another aspects of trifles such as marriage and motherhood in Susan Glaspell's literary works. So it's not only focused in the gender inequality from general. So that's why I am interested. So let's go. We start the material. Now I would like to explain the abstract of this journal article. So from the abstract, we can see that this article specifically brought more than one issues. Like I said, it's not only about the inequality to women, but also they bring such as issues in marriage, motherhood, and female identity through the characters of Trifles. The second one is from the abstract we can see that this journal article focusing at even Roaring Twenties. Roaring Twenties is like such a big event in around 1920s in America. Um, and the author clearly can be seen that she used feminism as theory and point of view to write this journal article. And the last one is the abstract. We can see that the abstract describing how trifles is like a play that reflects the unfairness and inequality that happen in marriage. They specifically bring marriage, what marriage effect happened to women in that time. Next. Next, we move to introduction. So, in introduction, the author told us, the readers, that there are even called Roaring Twenties in America. That era was a big change and big event for all the women and all the society. Those event creating and dividing women into two types. First type is new woman. The second type is true woman. So what's the difference? We can talk it later in the next slides. Um, in that era, particularly women starting to have their own voice. So they start to fight for their right against the society. Next. Now we move to what is true woman versus new woman. Like we've mentioned before, there are two types divided in that Roaring Twenties even. So, true concept of womanhood is full with pity, purity, submissiveness, and domesticity. That's what Barbara Welter said. But let me tell you, true woman is considered like a wife, a mother, and someone who can handle the house emotionally. So when there are marriage that seems like unhappy or family that seems not going in function, woman will be the pole, will be the one who fix that things. That's what society expects for women. And then there come new woman. So new woman is all the contradictive of true woman. New woman is against the old norms, like all the society want from women. They try to go against it. New women have a freedom in social and economic aspects. So they they start to having a social again, and maybe some of them can work too. And that's what makes new women independent. Through this change happened to women, some books still trying to defend the old norms. So not all the society agreed to this. And this journal article wants to investigate that, to see the contradiction, through Minnie Wright character and her characterization. Next. Okay, so I will give you a context first about the summary of the play. Well, actually, some of us actually know. So, trivial settings in Minnie Wright's place, which is also John's Wright place because they are husband and wife. John Wright got killed, and his wife Minnie, who was doing it. So, Minnie killed John Wright. The sheriff and the man start to one find big evidence while the woman paying more attention to trifles. Trifles in here means like smallest things, like small things, you know. Next, it's still about summary of the play. Minnie and John Wright are not appear in any scenes of the play, yet they are the ones who keep being talked about and becoming the center of the story. It means that uh, they are absence characters, yet they still the one who being center in the story. Right house looked damp and gloomy. It is symbolized unhappy marriage. Next, the woman found evidences such as dead canary, her uh, dead canary, Minnie's quilts. Those revealed the motives why Minnie killed her own husband. Now, I would like to analyze what this journal article first brought, which is marriage as confinement. John Wright was described as a hard man, whether he is as a husband or as a man in general. And Minnie was once a cheerful lady and loved to sing before she married. These two facts showed a clear contrast between the husband and wife that's caused by the society exploitation. John Wright can be free, can have freedom, can have his own voice, and meanwhile, Minnie need to be silenced after her marriage. Minnie lost her freedom, identity, and her social connection, while John is not because how the society takes at the man's side. So they prefer men to take control, right? Next, um, next we move to this. I like to bring up some symbols in the trivels. First is canary bird. Canary bird is the important symbols in display. Canary bird is to symbolize the old Minnie who loves to sing with her pretty voice, and when the canary dead, it's also symbolize something, which is how suffocating she is in the marriage. Yeah, right. Um, so she feels like the canary. Next is Minnie's quilt. This showing the unmatched patterns that is to symbolize Minnie's mental state in her marriage. Next is noting. Note in here means entangled. Minnie entangled in her own marriage with John. Nothing is also to symbolize how Minnie killed John Wright with the rope. Now, this is the important part, which is we talk about sisterhood and female solidarity in this article. Mrs. Hall and Mrs. Peters are the only ones who can read hints Minnie been giving away because they are a woman. Women tend to feel the pain that another woman felt, almost like a silent solidarity. In the end of the play, both of the women decided to keep the trivial's evidence by themselves. This shown a form of support and resistance. All of those things are form of sisterhood, the urge to protect and understanding other women. This form to fight the patriarchy system that rooted in the society. Now we move to the conclusion. So the conclusion I got after I analyzed this journal is this journal article basically found that how trivals neatly containing important issue for how patriarchy marriage can oppress a woman. The act of women in trifles are showing silent solidarity between women. a form of resistance against the society expectation to women. Motherhood was also impacting Minnie's isolation because Minnie's do not have a kid, right? And Glaspel state clearly how important that women to support each other to go against the inequality women feel. And this issue still going on at the moment. Like we are living and the issue is still going on. Like there are always a debate between men and women about this equality. So I guess that's all my presentation. Thank you so much for listening and uh, hearing my shared analyze. So thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.